Hi, Dan Edmondson here with another tip of the week. This week what I want to talk about is a misconception I see in understanding the way light behaves that is, it can be very problematic for a lot of artists. And if you're trying to stylize your paintings, of course, you can do anything you want, right? But if you're trying to have some sort of an accurate representation of reality, then you have, you want your art to be follow the way that things actually behave in life. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is this misconception of warm light, cool shadows, cool light, warm shadows. That's a real common phrase that you hear in painting, and what they're saying is if the light's warm, the shadows will be cool, and if the light is cool, the shadows will be warm. And this is actually very inaccurate. And I think where this came from is when the Impressionists first went outdoors and started painting everything outdoors. So I've got this absolutely exquisite painting by Monet of a winter scene, and sure enough, what we have here are warm lights and cool shadows, just like the old proverb says. But in reality, that's not really what we're seeing as warm light, cool shadows. What we're really seeing is two light sources outside. Sort of like we have two light bulbs turned on, a warm one and a cool one. The sun represents the warm light, which dominates, of course, because it's the sun, and then the mass of the blue sky represents a secondary light source, a cool light. Sort of like if you had a north-facing studio, your windows would be cool and all the light coming into your studio would be cool. A south-facing studio would have the sunlight coming in, and your studio light would be very warm, at least till noon when the sun was overhead, and then the blue skies would show through. So what you're really seeing here in the shadows is the sunlight's not getting through, but the secondary light source, which is the sky, is getting through. Okay, so really, if you want to know what the shadow color was, that would be the color underneath rocks and underneath other things where the sunlight doesn't hit it, and neither does the secondary light source. So let's go ahead and look at these. I've taken the liberty of shooting some pictures with a digital camera. This is shot with a cool light. So this is a cool light, and this is the shadow. And I want you to see cool light really translates to a cool shadow. Hang on a second. I might have. Let's go. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, here we go. Here is a cool light. This is a north daylight balanced bulb, and here's the shadow color, right? The next is warm light, and here's the shadow color. And then lastly, I mimicked what we see with the Impressionists, which is warm light and cool shadows on that one. Now let's see how all that looks put together. So we'll start here with, let's go ahead and just start with this one right here. We're going to take the warm light, and I'm just going to bear with me as I do this, but you'll see the value of it in just a split second here. This is the warm light, cool shadows. I'm going to clip this, and we're going to actually bring it over here in control. And we're going to bring it right up here and put it right there. And then we're going to take, really that's all we need to do, but just for kicks we'll grab this other one, which is the combination one here, and we'll put it on. And here's what you see. First, and let's just zoom in on this, and you will see that cool light, cool shadows, warm light, cool, warm shadows. Zoom in even further, you can really start to see the difference between, see how much cooler this is than that? So in reality, if you have cool light, you're going to have cool shadows. Warm light's going to give you warm shadows. That's Dan Edmondson, the tip of the week.